Hey everyone, Ahsan Raza here from Century 21 Innovative Realty and Ahsan Raza Real Estate. As you guys know, I started my podcast 2.5 years ago and we are almost at 70 episodes now. If you get a chance and if you like this information and content, please subscribe to the channel. Please share and like all the videos you've seen so far. And if you are a home buyer and a home seller looking to get more information and you've liked what you've seen in these podcasts and you want to set up a meeting to discuss your future plans, give me a shout, reach out to me at 647-995-7292 or DM me on Instagram or Facebook and let's get your next move started. Thank you very much. Welcome back everyone to the Ahsan Raza podcast. My name is Ahsan Raza and I've got my guest host and good friend coming on the show for the third time. It's a hat trick. Abbas Jafri from the Zahra Trust. Welcome, Abbas.
Thank you very much for having me, Ahsan.
You're welcome. Thank you for always coming on. And it's Ramadan, so it's a time of giving. And we'd love to have you and your organization come on the podcast and talk a bit more about the Zahra Trust. So before we get into the nitty gritty, tell us a little bit about the Zahra Trust and what you guys focus on and just a high level idea for our audience.
Yeah, sure. No problem at all. Reminders are always good. So again, thank you for having me. You always support me every year. I appreciate you always taking the time out. In regards to our organization, in Canada, we've been registered since 2019. We started in the UK in 2009, and we have an office in the US as well. But in Canada, we've been registered since 2019. It's a registered charity, again, tax receipts and everything. So we focus on about 3 areas. We focus on humanitarian aid. So we're talking about our regular food, water, shelter, orphan support, widow support. We do courses as well. We try to help out the individuals with their courses and like orphans and like, for example, at our Mokib, we teach classes over there for our orphans who during the weekends. So if they're not in school during the week, then they can come during the weekends and take the courses that we have there. We also focus on self-sustainability, microfinancing. We try to provide a source of income for our beneficiaries, so that way, they're not dependent on the charity so much. So we'll set them up for a business or some sort of income that has come in already. So that's why we kind of teach them the classes, like sewing or any sort of IT skills, so they can utilize that in the job force and earn an income. It's good for mental health. And then once they're settled and they have an income coming in, we can now help another beneficiary, right? Yeah. So we want to make sure that it's always moving forward. Thirdly is our emergency campaign. So on February 6th, I believe, there was an attack in Islamabad, Pakistan.
Yeah.
During Friday prayers. It was a Shia mosque that was attacked. And we were kind of the first teams on the ground. I think we'll show some footage as well. When it comes to emergency aid, our response is very, very quick. And when it came to any sort of the victims' families, or the wounded, we're providing as much aid as we can right away. Yeah. And we have a pretty strong team in Pakistan. Currently, we just launched this as of this recording. We launched it today. We actually do have an emergency campaign going on in Lebanon right now. Because of the volatile situation in the Middle East, our brothers and sisters in Lebanon have been displaced as well. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, they've been attacked, and this was similar to last year. It's so sad because it feels like this is kind of happening all the time. But we're providing food parcels, hygiene kits, mattresses, blankets, any sort of shelter, refuge, because a lot of families have left the city and they've been displaced in different cities across the Middle East. Yeah. So currently right now we're actually running an emergency campaign in Lebanon. That's kind of the work that we do. We have 2 schools in Iraq. We have a school in Karbala. We have a school in a nursery in Najaf. We have 3 schools in Afghanistan.
Nice.
In Helmand province, Bamiyan, and Kabul. And outside of those 2 countries, we also do work in Yemen, and Lebanon, and Iraq as well. Alhamdulillah, our teams are on the ground, so our response is pretty swift. So Ramadan's moving along, right? Yeah. It's always the busiest time of the year. So alhamdulillah, the support has been great so far, but of course, it's never enough. So we're always looking for more.
Yeah, no, it seems like every time we've done this, there has been some sort of catastrophe.
Yeah.
But you guys are always on the ground. And I've always wondered, how do you guys mobilize so quickly? Is there a team that is just on standby, that is ready to go? Yeah. Is that how it works?
Yeah, exactly. Like anytime, any sort of, like you said, catastrophe or any sort of emergency campaign happens, they're ready to drop everything and go. And they know that.
Yeah.
They know that's the protocol. And they want to do that. Because usually what happens is that the team actually updates the team here to let them know this is what's happened.
Right.
Or we'll find out from some sort of media outlet.
Yeah.
And then, the response is swift, like, okay, drop everything and let's go. Late last year in Parachinar, another city in Pakistan, which unfortunately, when it comes to the Shias, is attacked. And we were able to help out people there. Currently, as I said, Islamabad, right now in Lebanon. Unfortunately, Afghanistan too, through the past years have been hit as well. And just the response has been quite swift. And that's one of the great things about this organization is that because we have teams on the ground, we're not waiting for responses, or they're not. We don't have the teams on the ground are dedicated to us. So they're not being shared with anybody else. So it's not like we have to wait for them to get back to us. No, we have us on standby, ready to go. Message, boom, they're out, providing that aid right away. That's why we have pockets and product handles like where most needed and things like that. We have an emergency campaign aid that goes every year. So that way, if God forbid an emergency happens, then we have that pot ready to go to use for our beneficiaries.
Gotcha. That's amazing. Last time you were on, you were shooting some hoops, I think, in
was that? Oh yeah,
the orphanage.
Yeah, that's right. Great.
Right, I remember that video.
That's right.
And that was, I think, you were promoting the Karbala school and the orphanage.
Yes.
This year, you guys have started a cause called the Forgotten Shia. If you can sort of chime in a little bit about what that is and how people can help.
Sure, absolutely. Before Ramadan, we had some of our supporters fly out to cities, marginalized Shia communities where you would never even think Shias are there. And they were supporting and providing the aid. And so this year, we're pushing that pretty fiercely here. And we're talking about countries like Burkina Faso. Countries like Bangladesh. I think we've been to Thailand. We're talking about cities and countries where lovers of the Ahlul Bayt might not be receiving the aid that they need. So it's our job to kind of propagate that and let them know, hey, they need our help too. And that's why, unfortunately, they might be forgotten. And especially now these days, like what's been going on, I feel like that's kind of been the agenda of a lot of organizations where they're trying to get the world to forget about the Shias. But it's our job to stick together, especially now, to let everyone know, no, look, this person needs your help in Burkina Faso. This person in Tanzania needs your help. This person in Bangladesh needs your help. So we need to, at this point in time, more than ever, we need to come together. So, there's communities and, there's countries out there that are predominantly Shia. But there are pockets in the world that are literally just pockets of Shia. And we need to go out there and we need to make sure that they're not forgotten. And that they're always receiving the aid that they need. So, we push that forward pretty intensely this year. And alhamdulillah, the support, the response has been really, really good. And because we just want to make sure that nobody goes hungry. Like that's our motive, right? No Shia child should go hungry. And on the day of judgment, when we're in front of Allah, we want to say that we tried our best. And so that's why we have these podcasts and these outlets to let everyone know. Like right now, like I bet you when I said the name Burkina Faso, if anybody
I didn't know.
Like your reaction, like I'm sure some eyebrows raised and like really? They are. Even the individual who went to record, they couldn't even believe it. And they're from Africa. They couldn't even believe it. So many lovers of Ahlul Bayt in Burkina Faso. So, you can visit zahratrust.ca/forgotten Shia. In general, you can visit our website, zahratrust.ca, but for Forgotten Shia, zahratrust.ca/forgotten Shia. We'll put the link on the screen. So,
that's beautiful, man. I mean, there's lovers of the Ahlul Bayt in every corner of the world.
Yes,
mashallah.
Absolutely.
And the fact that you guys are letting us know where they are, it's eye-opening for us because we just see what we know. And sometimes there's people that are in need that we have no idea about.
We gotta let them know, right?
And I guess it's very easy for us to gloss over the fact that we're happy here, we're comfortable. But I think in this month of Ramadan, like you said, it's so important to give back and make sure that no Shia goes hungry. And it's a simple motto, but I would say for anyone listening right now, we've had you on 3 times now, and it's such an important message to really get ingrained in your mind. And I know we get busy, we get tied up with our own families, our own communities.
Right.
But now more than ever, this has got to be on the forefront of everyone's minds.
Yeah, I mean, and we're not talking about big amounts, right?
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah, we have people who can give big amounts, but like $10 can feed like a family of 5. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's nothing. Like
doesn't take a lot.
$20 can feed somebody for a month.
Right.
You know, because of course the exchange rates and all that stuff like over there, it's not expensive.
Yeah.
So $10-$20, what is that? That's really nothing, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, we spend that more on coffee here sometimes, man.
Yeah.
So it's like, so we can really, you know, because that's what happens, right? Is like, oh, I can't, they're asking for thousands of dollars. I can't give it.
Right.
No, we're not. Yeah. Like we ran live online virtual fundraisers, and I remember some kid called in and he donated $2.
Yeah.
And that popped out of the page, like when you had a document of donations and all that. That popped out the most. You know, alhamdulillah, people gave thousands that afternoon, but those $2 just, you know, you just look at it and you're just like, wow, you know, anything that he could scrounge up. And he probably found like quarters or pennies in his couch cushion. And he's like, you know what, I'm going to give this to somebody.
It's the effort, right?
Of course.
It's the effort.
Of course.
That $2 or $1 goes a long way.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think even with us at home right now, like we're trying to promote that charity is so important.
Yeah.
In Ramadan, outside of Ramadan, throughout the year. And to give that knowledge and information to our kids nowadays, that's so crucial.
It's so crucial.
Yeah.
It's so crucial.
I know you mentioned a little bit how people can donate to Zahra Trust, but if you can just kind of maybe expand more as to different types of donations and maybe other causes you have.
Sure.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you can always visit our website, www.zahratrust.ca. Right now it's filled with Ramadan, so you can just go on the website and pick whatever campaign you want for Ramadan and give there. You can also do an e-transfer. That's the website. That's the credit card. You can also go on you can do an e-transfer, which is accounts@zahratrust.ca.
Yeah.
And you can send an e-transfer as well. You can do that. So these are the two predominantly methods. Yeah. We do accept cash, you know, here and there. But these are the two predominantly methods, either the website, credit card, or you can go to you can do accounts@zahratrust.ca. I would also urge people to visit the website because we have a lot of facts and figures on there of how many people we've helped, because what we pride ourselves on is being a transparent organization.
Right.
And it's the right of the people. They need to know where their money goes.
Yeah.
You know, our annual report is on the website. Right now I have a physical copy. There is a PDF copy on the website. If you go to on the website, if you drop down, there's our work, drop down menu, there you see annual reports. So right now the 2025 one is in the works. Right now 2024 is available. If you go there, you'll see and it's a very extensive document. Right. Pictures and facts and figures and how we delivered the aid, how we got to the places, everything. So we pride ourselves on that. If a donor does donate towards one of our projects, like we have our campaigns that we have going on the website, but there's also, you know, specific projects as well that we might reach out to a donor for. And if they are interested in that, if anybody's interested, you can always reach out to me. But we also create their own impact report. So your impact report will receive how many beneficiaries you helped, how much you donated, where, how, pictures, all that stuff. It's really good. So, you know, the transparency is really key. So on top of those two methods you can donate, go on the website, peruse through it. It's very extensive. Our team has actually updated it and they've worked very hard on it. So I would highly recommend for you to go visit that website. Yeah, no, there's a lot of transparency. Even it's important. I talk to other people and they always get the reports and emails, and alhamdulillah, I get your emails. I'm part of your newsletter as well. So that's really good as well. I mean, the promotion is excellent. Yeah. I guess we'll transition into sports and how your organization sponsors and helps in that way. So pickleball, apparently, if you haven't heard, has become... It's the hottest sport.
It's the hottest sport
right now.
In the world right now. Have you played?
I haven't played. I haven't played because I've seen it for the first time. Yeah. And it's like a hybrid between table tennis and tennis. Yeah. It's like right in between. Yeah. But I'm just like, and apparently, like when you start playing, you get hooked. Yeah. Have you played?
I haven't played. I've played paddle tennis, but not pickleball. But I'm gonna come play pickleball soon with some of these guys. It's really hot. I think with you and I, like our height and our athletic ability,
we're more than basketball.
We should be able to maybe do some damage, but I'm sure we'll be humbled first. But the reason why I brought that up was because you guys are obviously working with this sport in terms of sponsoring and being a part of some of the organizations in GTA. So tell us a little about what you're doing with pickleball, who you're working with, and how that's impacting your impact in the community.
Yeah, sure. So for this Ramadan, we've collaborated with Jafri Sports Committee, JSC. They've been running a pickleball tournament every Tuesday. So I've been going every Tuesday to go set up a booth, a table. I meet the brothers over there. That's where I saw pickleball for the first time. I see how the sport is. I tried once, but the guy was going easy on me, right? So I was just like, all right. But I was picking it up. So currently with the organization, we've collaborated where we're trying to raise $30,000. And we're trying to build water wells. So currently, as of this recording, we raised 21,000 out of the 30,000. So it's a great sport. It's a great campaign to run. The brothers have been very responsive. The organizers and the participants of the tournament have been very responsive. And I've got a chance to talk to a lot of our brothers over there who are part of the men's tournament. And they really appreciate that, because they don't know. Sometimes people don't know what the work that we do, the extensive, how extensive it is. They just do food, water, shelter, okay, move on. No, there's so much more that we do, education wise, and but moving to the sports aspect is, so we're trying to build water wells in Pakistan. Okay, Pakistan is a country, especially in the villages of the province of Punjab, where water is scarce and it's not clean. So, alhamdulillah, we have a very good process where we build water wells there. And if you build a water well, it's 3,000 Canadian. We do put a plaque up of your marhumeen's names. So if whenever anybody from the village, that area goes visit waters, they can read a Surah Fatiha for your marhumeen. It's Sawab Jariyah. It helps you build a home in Akhirat, inshallah. So right now with the JSC, we are running that campaign right now. If you do want to donate a water well, let's go to www.zahratrust.ca/JSC pickleball. zahratrust.ca/JSC pickleball. And there you can either donate whatever amount you want, or you can donate a full water well. Again, like I said, the response is great. We're only $9,000 away. This is every Tuesday, this pickleball tournament. We started about a week before Ramadan. It's going strong. It's hot right now. And the sport itself is actually, it's very good for you. It promotes healthy lifestyle. It's a quick sport, right? So, it kind of aligns with our motives because, we try to give food, water. We want people to live a healthy lifestyle. We want people to live. So sports is such a great way to complement that in the sense that, you're living an active lifestyle. Plus, it is Ramadan, so they're opening their fast, properly, and then they come and they get some energy inside of them. They get some activity inside of them, which sometimes is hard during Ramadan, right? As we know, during fasting, it's hard to get mobile. So, it aligns with it. The organization itself is great. They've always been one of our greatest supporters. We do sponsor quite a bit. Like we sponsor basketball tournaments in the past, and in return, people donate to our causes, right? So it's a win-win situation for all of us.
Yeah, that's fantastic, man. Any last message for our audience that you want to share?
Going back to the water well portion is, I'll give a case study. There was a brother of ours by the name of Naveed. He was in Baltistan. It's a province of Pakistan. Along with Punjab, we also build water wells in Baltistan, and he used to walk about, I would say, maybe 2 kilometers to get clean water.
Wow. Okay.
And our team on the ground there saw this case, and they've realized which village he's in, and they realized that this place needs a clean water well. Now he just has to walk around the corner and go get water from one of our water wells. We were able to build a water well. It's extensive. We dig into the ground, by the way, if people want to know. It's not from the pipes. It's actually from the ground, the water. Then we have an electrical pump that pumps the water up and goes into the taps, into the water well. And it's hidden in a secluded place, so it's safe from any damage. And our water wells they last, never say forever,
Yeah.
but it's pretty close to forever.
Yeah.
Because we have a team on the ground which makes sure the maintenance is always up
Right.
to keep. And so we want to make sure that the people in that village, they always get access to clean water. So now Naveed now has time to get water, and he could spend more time with his kids now.
Yeah.
Because imagine walking 2 kilometers, getting water, walking back. How long does that take?
Yeah.
And how many times a day he might have to do that, or a week, right? These kind of case studies, it opens the heart, man. And, it makes me thankful to be part of this organization. Alhamdulillah, God has blessed me to be part of this organization. And, we're just giving an opportunity for everybody. Our job here is to let everyone know what we do, and the rest is up to Allah.
That's amazing.
So, I would open your hearts if you can this month. See if you can donate a water well. If not, go to our Ramadan campaigns are open. Again, www.zahratrust.ca. Go to that website. Inshallah, open your hearts, and let's make a good Ramadan for our miskin, inshallah.
Inshallah. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Abbas, for coming on the show as always. We'll hopefully see you next year again.
Inshallah.
And like Abbas said, if you have any questions, reach out to him directly or go to the website to donate. And this is a big cause. It's a great cause. And I hope you guys can all look into it and give back as well this Ramadan and throughout the year. Thank you very much.